So my Japan trip is fast approaching, and while I was preparing and getting ready to depart from Australia to go to Osaka, I realized one important thing, and that is charging and power cables. In Japan, they have a different power norm to us. They are currently running on an 100-volt system, while we in Australia are running on a 240-volt system. Now, you're probably wondering what the difference is. Like, can't I just plug in a laptop charger or my computer if you have a desktop, or anything that requires a large draw of power? And the answer to that is it probably won't work, or at least not the way that you expect it to. And I'm going to show you that right now with some physical examples, because my best way of learning is by showing you instead of just telling you, because I guess that way you will easily see the differences. Right here is the Australian port, and here is the Japanese port. Now, as you can see, there is that third prong missing there, and that is because this is what is usually used around Japan. There is this third one here, which has a prong down there, but it is fairly uncommon. Like, I've been to a few hotel rooms, and they usually don't have this prong. A lot of travel adapters will leave this prong out like so, and in doing so, you won't actually be able to charge. So see how this one only has two prongs? This is a Jackson power adapter. It is most commonly found at JB Hi-Fi, Bunnings, and also Officeworks. And as you can see, it only fits these type of cables. We also have those, especially if you have an Apple charger or your phone charger might only have two prongs. That is because devices that are under the 100-volt limit will usually work on them. This one here says 100 to 240 volt input, 50 to 60 hertz, 13 amps maximum, which is what this one will take, which means it does use both 250 and 100 volt. Another example is my Canon charger. This is for my DSLR camera, or my mirrorless DSLR. I can fit this on my Jackson plug, and that'll work perfectly fine. Another example is my ROG laptop charger. As you can see, this is a power brick. It has a 3-prong setup for Australian. Will not fit in there. But there is a caveat to this. This laptop is charged via USB-C, which is a very common plug. I can plug this into my phone if I wanted to. I could even plug a cable into something like this. The power output is way lower though. It will take longer to charge. But I do, however, have this power bank, which is a laptop power bank. It is 65 watt, which means that I can charge my laptop straight off this power bank. Perfect for this lightweight gaming and also editing laptop. As well as that, a lot of the tech that I'll actually be bringing to Japan is also charged via USB, which means that I will be able to use it. Now, as I have shown you guys, you can bring things that are under the 100-volt limit, which will work, but if you do have a laptop that doesn't use USB-C and requires more than 100 volt, I would recommend seeing if you can find an equivalent charger in Japan. There are shops such as Big Camera, also Tokyo Hands. There are a lot of electronic shops, especially if you're going to Tokyo in the Akihabara area, or if you are in Osaka, finding an electronic store over there. Those will be ideal for getting an adaptive charger for it. There aren't really any cookie cutter ways of getting around it unless you want to get rid of your grounding. That extra prong, by the way, is for a ground, which means that if you try and snip off that prong and try and adapt your own charger, you are at risk of blowing up your device or short-circuiting it. So be mindful how much power you're going to draw and finding a workaround for it. That is all I'm going to say for that. It is a lot of research to cram in, but I hope that that diagram and also the physical examples have helped. If you have any other questions in regarding that issue or other issues, I'll try my best to help. But I hope that you guys will also enjoy my Japan trip, which I will be putting on this channel. So I will link that at the end of this video. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.